going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Paul, you're watching StrikeWisdom, and this series is all about double strikes. This episode, last one in the series, we are looking at double elbows. Personally, I think elbows of all sorts work the best in self-defense because of the force they generate, the ease of being able to use them and being able to get them wrong and still cause damage and have an effect, because that's all we need really, is a chance to get away. I always think of this as you've got into an altercation with somebody and they've put their guard up, and that gap straight up between the number 11 is where you would send that upward elbow. So the upward elbow brings the head up from behind the guard if you connect with it, and then the last elbow after that, boom, would bring the head up and then over. So you've got a nice clean opening. Now you could do that with your lead, or you could do it with the rear. It's the same thing. You're just trying to penetrate through the guard with that first strike. Now obviously this is a bit harder to train this on a bag, on a straight bag or a punch bag. A little bit easier with a bob, but it's still really small target to be throwing an elbow at, so be really careful. You might just want to mime that one and then come around with the second shot. Or you could alternate it and turn it into a jarring forward like slice instead of an upward one, just for practice purposes, okay? So you'd throw up and then this one will come around, and if you think of it like a backward 6 or a 6, depending on which way you're looking at it, elbow comes up and then you make that 6 movement, or backward 6 depending on what way you're staring at it, to get that second elbow shot off. Hey, hey! Hey, hey! Always trying to connect with the hard bony part, and if you keep your hands open when you elbow, it reduces the amount of cushioning around the forearm if you hit with a forearm, but it still delivers the same force. There's just more chance of damage happening if you connect with the bone rather than the padded area of your forearm muscle. Elbows are really hard to defend against, especially this spearing through the middle one, even with a guard up. It does generally get through that because of the wedge shape of the elbow and the guard being pushed apart as it drives in. Hey, hey! Hey, hey! Hey, hey! Now the other way to look at the double elbow strike might be to throw one way and then come back the other way. So if you miss that first shot, come back the second way around. Hey, 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 hey. Both the double up and round and the through and back ones would work really well in Muay Thai and MMA. You could also definitely use them in self-defense because elbow strikes work wonders in self-defense. But again, if you really want to get good at elbowing, make sure you sign yourself up to a combat sport somewhere that does elbow strikes in their training, because that's the only way you're actually going to get really good at it. In the meantime, make sure you follow, like, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section, hit me up on the socials, and enjoy your training sessions. Peace.